UFA Gunners going from right to left. Let's kick it for 45 here at Cherokee High School in Canton, Georgia. Impact quickly on to Suzuki, driving forward. A great challenge from UFA Gunners. Georgia Impact still able to hold on to it, going back the other way, holding it down. Maria Howell finds Aaron Houston. Kate Calloway. Houston will feed it through the middle. Turning back, trying to connect, is able to do so. Katie Calloway. Long ball in over the top, and it falls right into the hands of Elka Travis. We'll go ahead and give you the lineup for the visiting team in UFA Gunners. Starting in goal, Elka Travis. Number 6, Bailey Mullen. 7, Teresa Woke. Number 8, Brielle LaBerge. 13, Jordan Crosby. Number 14, Naomi Malika. Number 15, Olivia Silcox. Number 23, Alexandra Parr. Number 26, Caroline Smith. Number 27, Henley Tippins. And number 32, Kyler Zuloff. That is your starting 11 for the visiting team in the UFA Gunners. We will get you Georgia Impact here shortly as they get back on the ball. It's back to Naomi Malika. She'll feed it through the midfield, stood up by Howell. It's picked back up by the Gunners. Feed it through the other way, stood up once again. Anna Cup is able to hold on to it. It's out for a Gunners throw-in. Long ball over the top, trying to connect to Tippins. It's headed out again. Anna Cup. It's another throw-in here for the Gunners. Long throw all the way up closer to the far right corner. Chested down again, trying to create something. It floats into the top of the box, trying to clear it out. It's going to roll all the way. Calloway. Calloway breaking on the right side. Right flank, she'll stop. Pull back. Houston. Back the other way, stolen again. Gunners with an opportunity and a great save from Charlie Bernal. Corner incoming for UFA Gunners. It was stolen away quickly. Gunners were able to get the breakaway, but Charlie Bernal with great positioning was able to fire off that save. It's going to be a corner on the far right corner flag here for UFA Gunners as we bring in Jason Longshore as well to join us here on the call. UFA Gunners quickly. It's going to be an in-swinger into the box, cleared out by Howell. It's going to go out for a throw-in for UFA Gunners.
Good clearance at the near post from Maria Howell.
Throw in here again, LaBerge. She'll survey her options. Long throw, and it's almost got away from Impact, trying to win it and track it down. Impact able to come away with it, driving forward in a collision and a foul. It's going to go the other way for Impact. It's going to be a free kick. As you had Impact trying to make the break, it was Katie Calloway. Breaking for, excuse me, it was actually Maddie Stoddard was able to come in and make the breakaway to win the free kick here for Impact. Free kick here for Impact at around the 40-yard line. Long ball over the top, trying to find Suzuki. It's headed down by UFA Gunners. Gunners able to turn it. Tippins, long ball over the top, connecting there, but right there to clear it out is Paulson. It's going to be a throw-in here for Gunners. Here's we are entering in the 4th minute of the match. It's scoreless here at Cherokee High School. Thrown and taken quickly. A couple one-touches. Gunners able to come away with it. Ball into the box, able to get a touch to it. Tries the turn. It's still loose there, but all comes in and diving to grab it.
What a first touch to bring that one down in traffic, and the shot got blocked. That's what allowed Charlie Bernal to pounce on it. Tippins with beautiful first touch, but Bernal is able to get on the end of it.
Maria Howell chests it down. We'll bring it back to Maddie Hook. Hook all the way back to Charlie Bernal in goal. Bernal rolls it out in front of her. Takes a couple touches, launches it out to the left side. Able to bring it down. It's stolen back quickly by Gunners. Gunners going the other way, trying to capitalize. Feeds it through. It's stood up there by Houston. Back the other way. Calloway. Calloway cutting inside. Calloway dribbling in the midfield now. She'll take it over to the left side. Impact cutting in. Stoddard. Feeds it back up the other way. Impact driving in on the left flank now. Naomi Malika, it's a battle. Malika's able to win it. It's back the other way for the Gunners.
We know Naomi Malika very, very well. Her days at Kennesaw State. An excellent defender. One of the best you're going to find in the WPSL in this division.
Just so stolid and so composed on the ball in those moments. Another Kennesaw State alum as well, Teresa Woke, handling things in the midfield. Another player that's so technical, it can help get the Gunners out of sticky situations like she just did. Back the other way, Callaway able to win it back for Impact. Driving forward, Samantha Eats trying to make something, but it's stolen away by the Gunners. Tippins finds Gunners at the top. Crosby finds Zoloff. Driving in, Gunners trying to create something there. Houston's able to collect it. Back the other way, trying to get something forward. A loose touch there, finds again. Crosby almost able to get it. It's launched back the other way. Impact now in possession, trying to make the turn. Maddie Stoddard does so. Stoddard driving on the left side. Stoddard bringing it in. Stoddard 1v1 with Naomi Malika. Stoddard tries the cross in. One touch there, Suzuki. And it will go out for a goal kick for the Gunners.
Just out of the reach of Hina Suzuki as Stoddard took off like a rocket down the left side. Tried to put a little more bend on that cross to bend it into the run of Suzuki. Missed it by just a few inches.
Gunners back with possession. Smith was trying to connect to Tippins once again, but Houston was there. She'll roll it back to Bernal. Bernal out of her box. She'll launch it. Trying to settle it was Eats. It's going to roll out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in for Impact. Katie Callaway. She'll run all the way over to the attacking half for Georgia Impact as we are entering in the 8th minute. We are scoreless here at Cherokee High School. It's going to be Erin Houston who will collect for Impact. She's surveying her options. Houston finds Callaway. Callaway tries to find Houston again, but it's intercepted by Tippins. Tippins, long ball trying to find Crosby. A great step there from Impact. Long ball over the top trying to find Crosby. Crosby coming forward. Bernal's there. She'll clear it. Takes a couple bounces. Malika able to settle it. She's going to bring it back to Travis, but on her back was Stoddard. But Malika, with great composure, was able to pass it back to Travis. It's going to take a couple bounces out. LeBurge tried to keep it in play for the Gunners, but it's going to roll out for a Georgia Impact throw-in. Headed back, Stoddard, great first touch, connects there, is able to slip it through. Callaway finds Suzuki. Suzuki with the turn. Suzuki with the shot that just goes wide. Goal kick, UFA Gunners.
Suzuki just spinning away, got back to the left foot, but in the turn, pulled the shot wide of the post. Brilliant technique from Hina Suzuki, nearly opened the scoring for Georgia Impact.
All started with the pressure that Maddie Stoddard was able to do. It's the one touch to find Kate Callaway, who's making the run in, and then she's able to find Suzuki. Back the other way, Crosby tried to play it forward to Tippins, but it's going to roll all the way back to Bernal. Bernal tries to find Callaway, but that one will bounce out wide, and it'll be a throw in here for the Gunners. Smith takes one bounce on the turf. It finds Crosby. Crosby to Tippins. Tippins brings it back to Smith. Caroline Smith up to Crosby. Crosby on the left now. Crosby bringing it inside. Tries the cutback cross. Trying to clear it. Houston does, and Howell does. It's going to bounce out of play, and it's going to be a corner on the near corner flag for UFA Gunners.
Houston and Crosby teammates at Auburn. Houston almost got caught that time, but she was able to get a foot to it.
Corner incoming for UFA Gunners. An in-swinger in. Bernal almost gets to it, and it is back in the net. Goal, UFA Gunners makes it 1-0 here at Cherokee High School.
Bernal gets caught that time, and the Gunners, after a really good start, they end up getting the reward. It felt like the Impact were starting to get control of things. They're going to have a huddle here, but the Gunners end up getting the goal. It's going to be credited as an own goal.
So it looked like what happened is the corner came inside. Charlie Bernal had it tracked, but then Maddie Howell was able to flick it back into the back of the net. It took a weird deflection, so Bernal didn't know where it was going to go, and it falls in there. Trying to go forward, a harsh foul on UFA Gunners. It's going to be a free kick here for Impact.
Got to have the reaction here after that. A little unlucky for Georgia Impact. We'll see what they can do with a free kick in the attacking third.
Great positioning here for the free kick. Howell with the right foot floats it in. It's cleared out by the Gunners. Tippins trying to come away with it. Stepping forward, and a cup. It's a battle for the ball, finally cleared out by Parr. Takes a weird bounce. Houston heads it up back in the air. Maria Howell settles it. It takes a deflection off of Crosby, back the other way, trying to spring forward. That ball bounces to Malika. Malika will just launch it out of play as she was under pressure with two other Georgia Impact players right on her.
Good pressure from Stoddard and Suzuki trying to force that turnover.
Able to win it, driving inside Eats. Eats tries to pass something through up top to Suzuki, but it rolls right to Travis.
Combination still building for Georgia Impact. Suzuki as the number 9 today, really looking to play alongside Stoddard, not a typical target number 9. She wants to combine and get into the 18 with balls on the ground.
Maddie Hook. Intercepted back the other way. Jordan Crosby on the right side now. She stood up. Maria Howell. Great work there. And it's going to be a foul on Georgia Impact. It'll be a free kick here incoming for the Gunners.
Howell came in with a good stick, good tackle. The second defender came in and made the trip. Avery Paulson just a little late to it.
So it's a free kick here in the 13th minute. The Gunners lead Georgia Impact 1-0. Running start. It's cleared out of play. It falls to Suzuki. Suzuki driving forward. Suzuki tries the through ball up top. Was trying to connect to Stoddard. It's taken away. Callaway's able to come in and win it again. Suzuki. Callaway. Back to Houston. Houston surveying her options, finds Suzuki again. Suzuki was going to lay it through, trying to spring herself, but it's going to be cleared out by Parr. It's going to be throw in here for Impact.
Really like this front three for Georgia Impact with Callaway on the right, Stoddard on the left, Suzuki in the middle. Three very technical players that I think are still kind of building that chemistry. Opportunity now on the left.
Polson finds Stoddard. Stoddard driving forward on the left now. Stoddard coming inside the box. Stoddard with the low cross that finds the hands of Travis. Goal kick for the Gunners.
So far, it's been Stoddard really the dangerous one down the left. Couldn't get that cross cut back. Suzuki was a little bit deeper that time.
And you talk about that front three. Also talk about a little bit of what's happening in the midfield, too. Lydia Robertson scored in that last matchup against Chattanooga FC. They were able to get on the board first. It was a beautiful ball from outside the 18, and Lydia Robinson was able to put Impact ahead. Unfortunately, Chattanooga was able to come back into that matchup. Were able to secure the win. But Impact coming into this one trying to get back to their winning ways. Great ball from Crosby, trying to slip it through, but the offside flag comes up. On Tippins.
Good organization defensively. Tippins just couldn't hold the run any longer as Crosby was looking for the little cutback. But you mentioned Robertson. When you have a front three for Georgia Impact that just occupies so much time on the ball and they're so dangerous and quick, that gives Lydia Robertson so many opportunities to be that secondary runner and get into dangerous spots.
Able to win it back. That's great work from Robertson, as we were just talking about her. I think she heard us in the booth. Wins it back for Impact. Paulson. Paulson on the left now. Finds Stoddard. Stoddard. Maria Howell. Howell under pressure. She'll go back to Stoddard. Stoddard brings it inside. Stoddard floating it to the other side. Finds Callaway. Callaway tracking it down on the right now. Callaway. Back to Houston. Houston cuts inside. Houston finds Suzuki. Just not on the same page, and it's going to roll all the way to the end, and Travis is going to pick it up.
Yeah, that's early season kind of soccer right there. Suzuki, I think she thought there was somebody making the run to the back post. Houston maybe slightly overhit it if she's trying to play that to Suzuki. It's not quite on the same page.
Travis's ball takes an extra touch. Maddie Hook dives with the head first to bring it down. Impact's able to hold on to control. Stoddard tries to get it, tracking it down, running that one down to Samantha Eats and Naomi Malika. But Eats forces the throw-in. Eats finds Stoddard. Back to Eats. Eats cross in the box. It's cleared out by the Gunners. Tippins. Crosby. Cleans it up, connects to Smith. UFA Gunners in possession. Tried to connect, and it'll be a foul on Georgia Impact. It's going to be a free kick here for UFA Gunners. 17 minutes into the first half. The Gunners were able to take the lead early. Silcox. Mullen. Passes it back to Travis. Travis will go all the way back to Mullen. Mullen driving on the left side. Mullen thought that Smith was making the run, and Houston's there to clean it up. Houston back the other way for Impact. Howell was trying to spring Eats, who was making the run there. It takes a couple bounces, trying to hold on to it as Anna Cup. Howell comes in, and she'll clear it out for a throw-in for UFA Gunners.
Zuloff with that big block for the Gunners in the midfield. Impact was trying to break, but Zuloff was able to flip it back Gunners' way.
Trying to win it back. Malika was trying to hold on to it. Suzuki with a great pass back. Was trying to spring Stoddard, and it's going to be a throw-in here for Impact. But what a sequence. It was Suzuki just putting so much pressure on Malika, didn't allow her to settle the ball.
And in the little back heel, it was a great piece of work from Hina Suzuki. Malika, though, such a strong defender, able to recover, and now a throw for UFA Gunners.
It's going to be the Owl in Naomi Malika. Long throw. Tries to find Crosby. Cup tried to head it back the other way. Cup still holds on to it. Just unable to clear it out completely. Tries to spring it forward. UFA Gunners driving forward. And that ball just goes wide as Zuloff couldn't get there in time.
It's such a tricky spot for Anna Cup, as she's got three players around her. She couldn't turn to the outside. She didn't want to concede the corner. She picked the least risky option and just turned and tried to play it up the field and allow her team to recover. Ultimately, they were able to make that work.
Charlie Bernal has been with Impact for 2 seasons now. Her ball will bounce. Paulson holds on to it. Great ball forward. Callaway springs forward. Stoddard making the run. Is able to get past Malika. Stoddard with the ball. That touches the side netting, and it will go out for a goal kick here for UFA.
Didn't miss by much, but that can be a little bit of a sneak preview for Georgia Impact. Maddie Stoddard's got the speed on the left, and I don't know if there's anybody on this back line that can really run with her. If you can put that ball in behind and let Stoddard run, she's going to get into dangerous spots. Maybe rush the shot there, maybe was going to be able to turn it inside or hit the brakes and look for some help, but I like the confidence from Maddie Stoddard.
Gunners able to hold on, but great pressure there. Polson tries the shot from outside. That takes a bounce, and it will go wide again for a goal kick.
Impact knocking on the door. They've been really in the attacking half more often than UFA Gunners, but they haven't been able to really make this goalkeeper, Elka Travis, sweat too much. A lot of shots have been missing just wide.
They've been putting a lot of pressure on UFA Gunners, especially as they've gotten into the match. Having multiple impact players right on top of a gunner anytime they're on the ball. We saw it with Suzuki and with Malika. It's happened a couple other times, especially in the midfield, winning the second ball.
Yeah, Coach Robert Roddy wants this team to press. He wants them to really counter press to win the ball back high up the field. You've got a front three that is all fully capable of it, and then a midfield trio behind it that is able to win the ball too.
Houston will shield it all the way to Charlie Bernal, who dives down onto the turf to grab it. That's good communication from Houston and Bernal, shielding it to allow her to get down to grab it, as you had Jordan Crosby making the run right behind her. Bernal's ball. Callaway is able to get a touch to it, trying to spring Suzuki, but that one will roll out for a throw-in for the Gunners. 22 minutes into the match. Gunners lead 1-0. Driving forward, Stoddard's going forward. She's tripped up, and it's going to be a free kick here for Georgia Impact. In a really good position, too, just a couple of yards outside the 18.
Yeah, maybe 25 yards out in total. Wide to the right. Samantha Eats standing over it. A lot of options on the back post. Looks like a three-player wall. The angle's really difficult to go to goal here. I'm not sure if you'd want three in the wall. That gives you basically 1v1 on the backside, or in this case about 5v5, to put one up and see if your players can win the individual battles.
Players get set. Samantha Eats. Hand raise. Eats. Floats it in. Tries for the back corner. But Travis is able to get to it. Tried to float that one into the top left corner of the goal.
If it ended up in the goal, she'd tell you that's what she was going for. I think she overhit it just a little bit. But you put it up in that spot and you see what happens. Travis is wise to it. It's a really good save from the goalkeeper from Evansville. She has to see if that's going to deflect, if somebody's going to be able to win the header. She can't just wait too long, because that one's ended up in the back of the net if she doesn't make the play.
You had two Georgia Impact players making the run in on the back post as well. I believe Suzuki was one of them making the run in there.
If it's a little deeper, maybe an Impact player gets on it. If it's a little lower, maybe someone gets on it. It's really close, but you put it into a dangerous spot and you see what's going to happen. Travis makes a good play on it.
Throw in here for Impact. Houston. Eats. Able to find Robertson. Coming forward, it almost caught Polson. Hook, able to get ahead to it, but it's going to fall to Tippin. Houston is able to win the battle, though. Houston wins it back for Impact. Takes a deflection off of Tippins, and now Crosby's on the break. Crosby on the left, makes the turn. Crosby's still there, holding on to it, and that's great defending from Anna Cup, and is able to find it as Bernal's able to scoop it up.
Crosby might have had the speed advantage just a little bit, but great positioning from Anna Cup and good strength to hold Crosby off and take the right angle to prevent that from turning into something dangerous.
It's going to be a throw-in here for Georgia Impact. We're going to get two substitutions here for UFA Gunners.
Lauren McCloskey and Ashlyn Koutsos checking into the game. 54 Koutsos has experience with the Greek youth national team. McCloskey plays at the University of Florida.
Checking into the match. It's going to be a throw-in here for Georgia Impact. It's able to be won back by UFA Gunners. Cup is able to get ahead to it. Loose ball. Houston's able to win it. She'll go forward, trying to win it back with Suzuki, but that ball's going to roll all the way to Travis. Travis will hold on to it. Headed down. Suzuki trying to win it. Gunners were able to pass it there, but Howell was there to clean it up. Back the other way. Robertson trying to spring forward, but it's going to be cleared out for a throw-in here for Impact. We're going to get 3 substitutions here for Georgia Impact now.
With free substitutions in WPSL, you can really change the game from the bench in these matches. Looks like Robertson, Callaway, and Houston going to check out for Georgia Impact. We'll see who the 3 coming in are. Himari Sato, TJ Anderson, and Sarah Renee Houston all checking in.
Himari Sato checks into the match. Sarah Renee Houston. We'll get the other Impact player here shortly as well, as it's going to roll out for a goal kick here for the UFA Gunners. TJ
Anderson playing in that holding midfield right in front of the back line. Experience on the professional side in Ireland and in Cyprus. Anderson closing down Crosby right now.
Had the chance to chat with Anderson as well in media day for Georgia Impact. Just coming here, you know, just playing professionally, trying to clean up some things as well, especially as prepares to go back to play professionally as well. She brings in that level of experience that can help close things down in the midfield, brings that leadership and that veteran to help out this very young squad for Georgia Impact.
Yeah, you have so much experience in that professional level from TJ Anderson, and there's so many more opportunities now to play at the professional level. One of those coming here next fall with the Georgia Impact in WPSL Pro.
Loose ball there, able to find it is Mullen. Trying to connect to her fellow gunner on the other side, but it rolls out of play. It's going to be a throw-in here for Georgia Impact. Stoddard, Polson tried to hold on to it, just couldn't keep it in play. It's a throw-in now for UFA Gunners.
So watch out for the combination now with 7 and 10 for Georgia Impact. Himari Sato and Hina Suzuki both headed to Georgia State in the fall, both coming from Cowley College by way of Japan. 2 players who are going to have instant chemistry in the middle of the park if they can find one another.
Polson to Stoddard. Stoddard almost tripped up, but Stoddard tracking it down.
Yeah, it's going to come back. It's really good refereeing because she wanted to see if advantage was going to materialize, but Stoddard got bumped off of her run just enough to not be able to run that down.
It's going to be brought back. It's going to be TJ Anderson. She'll stand over it. It's a few yards outside the 18. It's right near the edge of the far left side of the field. Anderson gets set with the right foot. She'll float that one in. Tried the flick header. That just goes over the goal. Goal kick.
Got a little more of it than I think she wanted to, Anna Cup. That's one where you're just trying to almost glance it. Ended up popping that one over the crossbar.
It's a beautiful delivery from TJ Anderson as well. Just floats that one in. You see Georgia Impact banging on the door since the goal early on in the first half. Gunners trying to get the break as he wanted to have LaBerge make the run, but just couldn't get to her. It's a throw-in here for Impact. Stoddard. Polson. Polson connects to Stoddard. Stoddard riding the touchline, back heel, finds Polson, and it just rides her. Polson able to keep it in, but no one's there. It's going to be cleared out for a Georgia Impact throw-in. Polson and Stoddard have been dynamic on that left side.
Relentless pressure from Georgia Impact. You got to make it pay off, though, and find the equalizer.
Anderson will take the throw-in for Georgia Impact. She's pushing everyone into the box. Long throw. Anderson. Suzuki chests it down. Coming away with it. Tries the shot. And Travis is going to bring it down. Is going to hold it at her feet.
I think that it went out for the goal kick. Travis was able to just keep it in front of her after it went over the end line.
Malika tried to send it up. It takes a deflection off of Anna Cup, and it's going to be a throw in here for Gunners. Entering the 31st minute of the first half, UFA Gunners lead Georgia Impact 1-0. Anderson launches it. Suzuki's able to get ahead to it. Malika heads it back the other way. That finds Howell. Able to bring it down was Eats.
Came off the hand as it bounced up into Eats' hand.
It's a free kick here right at the center logo. It's going to be Alex Parr. McCluskey. Feeds it up, trying to find Crosby, trying to make the breakaway. Calzada, but couldn't find there. Bernal's able to get to it. Houston's there. Crosby's able to get to it. She'll hold it right at the corner. Tried to find the shot. It's going to be there, and Bernal jumps up in the air to grab that one.
Bernal's fearless. She has no problem going up in traffic and making a play. Doesn't mind if she collides with players. I think she kind of enjoys it, honestly, being physical, being intimidating. Her favorite goalkeeper is Dibu Martinez from Argentina, so that's no surprise.
It'll be a foul on Georgia Impact. It's going to be a free kick the other way for the Gunners. But you talk about Charlie Bernal. We see it all the time at KSU, just the fearlessness she has in goal. I think back to this last season, especially with the Owls, had the injury against Georgia when they played, was out for a game or two, and then immediately back and started every single match the rest of the season as well. Just the fearlessness and also just the drive that she has as a goalkeeper.
Good opportunity for her this summer to try to be the #1 for Georgia Impact as often as possible to get ready for another year at Kennesaw State.
Flick header the other way. It's intercepted by Impact. Able to hold on to it. Houston. It's going to go back the other way. Gunners tried to keep it in the field of play, but it rolls over the touchline. Throw in here for Impact. Anderson.
Sarah Renee Houston, the commit to Princeton next year. And one more year in high school first.
It goes back the other way. That ball intercepted. Driving forward. Zuloft comes in. Crosby. Crosby in the box now. She's being stood up by Maria Howell. Crosby. Crosby with the cross. Hook. Able to get a touch to it. Howell flicks it back the other way, but it's going to fall to UFA Gunners. Able to hold on to it. Calls for it that it rolled over the touchline, but it's going to be a throw in here for the Gunners.
Howell, such a smart player, picking up Jordan Crosby in that sequence. Has her again out here wide.
Howell still holding on. Anderson there. That's great work there. It's going to be a free kick here for the Gunners.
I think it was the second kick from Anderson. I think she got the ball the first time, and it kind of popped back off of Crosby, went for it again, and missed the ball and got Crosby.
Free kick opportunity here for the Gunners. Naomi Malika is going to set the ball there. It is going to be Naomi Malika to take this one. Zuloft was also standing there. She walks away. And Naomi Malika in the 34th minute. Malika, hand raise with the right, launches it into the box, and it will bounce wide. Goal kick, Georgia Impact.
Bernal's probably had to deal with a few Malika free kicks in practice. She ended up holding her ground that time. I think Malika wanted a little more bend on that one. It was flat. No one could get to it on the far side.
Bailey Vanette and Scarlett Hershey checking into the match for Georgia Impact. Suzuki will check out, as well as Sarah Renee Houston.
To the homegrowns in Vanette and Hershey checking into this one. Vanette's been with the club since she was 5 years old. Hershey has been playing with Georgia Impact on the youth side for the last 5 years.
Gunners tried to bring forward. It takes a couple deflections, but Gunners still able to hold on to it. Howell coming forward, trying to stand up Tippins. She'll roll it back out to her teammate, Silcox. Finds Crosby. Crosby on the left. Houston's there. Houston, great touch there. Still holding on. Bernal diving, save. But the flag goes up. It's going to be offside on UFA Gunners.
No hesitation from Bernal to throw herself at the feet of the attacker. She doesn't care. Makes the play, even though it wasn't completely necessary that time, as there was an offside on the initial ball out wide to the left. A little bit less than 10 minutes to play here in the first half. UFA Gunners have made the lead hold up. Georgia Impact have been all over it, but they just cannot find a goal here. See if they can before the end of the half.
Charlie Bernal playing with no fear mindset when she's in goal.
That's her typical mindset.
UFA Gunners able to win the ball back from Impact. Impact putting on the pressure, able to win it back. Sato. Back the other way. Cup. Back to Howell. Howell roll it out to Maddie Hook.
A little bit of a shift with 3 in the back now as Howell's dropped deeper with Anderson in front.
Howell with a great ball, though, as it connects to Stoddard. Stoddard. Out the side. Impact with a cross. It takes a deflection. Naomi Malika there. It's a corner here for Georgia Impact. But that all starts from the ball from Maddie Hook as she's able to loop it over to Stoddard.
It's a great ball across to Stoddard. Stoddard has been so dangerous on that left side.
It's going to be a corner here for Georgia Impact. Samantha Eats will take it on the far corner flag. Eats, in swinger, into the box. Takes a touch off of UFA Gunners. Able to come in to collect Romero. Back the other way. Impact able to hold on to it. Anderson. Out to Vinette. Sato. Up top. Hershey, she stood up, back the other way. UFA Gunners, it's going to roll all the way back to Travis. Hershey. That ball rolls out to Naomi Malika. Hershey tracking it down. Malika. Trying to find Crosby. Howell's there. Howells cleans it up, but Crosby's able to get to it first. Crosby driving into the box. Crosby still there. Couple step overs still there. Cleared out, and it's going to go into the back of the net. Jordan Crosby is able to beat the back line of Georgia Impact and make it 2-0.
Just stayed with it, Jordan Crosby. Looked like it was going to get cleared a couple of times, but Crosby just kept her head down, followed the bouncing ball, and a really nice finish over Bernal, who had to come out scrambling to try to get there. Great goal from the Auburn forward, Jordan Crosby.
A few substitutions for the Gunners, but that ball and that goal all started. Naomi Malika under pressure delivers the beautiful ball over the top to find Jordan Crosby. You had Maria Howell, who was right there trying to break it, but Crosby just so technical, able to pass the ball to herself to then make the break into the box to beat Bernal.
Yeah, was able to turn, just got that touch into space. She knew she had the pace to get to it. And then it was just perseverance as Hook came back to try to get a touch. Bernal's charging out, and Crosby was just able to stick with it and make the play.
It's going to roll out of play for a goal kick for UFA Gunners. Gunners lead 2-0 as we're in the 40th minute of the match. Anna Cup is going to check out of the match. Maddie Hook will also shift to the other side now.
Number 14, Brooke Hart. Number 10, Rafael Meza. And number 24, Tatiana Romero.
Rafa May Meager and Shakiana Romero and Brooke Hart all checking into the match. Hart, a dangerous goal scorer up top, someone we know well from her career at Georgia State.
That ball's going to bounce out of play for a throw-in for Georgia Impact. Over the top. That's going to roll to Malika. Hershey right on her tail, though. Malika going to pass it to Travis. Driving forward, UFA Gunners. Trying to create something there. Koutsos was able to hold on to it, but unfortunately not able to bring it forward. Throw in for impact. Mager. She'll take the throw in here for impact. Gunners able to get to it. Houston trying to win it there. Hart's able to touch on to it. Hershey brings it back out to Sato. Sato from outside the 18, as we'll take a couple bounces outside for a goal kick for the Gunners.
It's a frustrating one for Georgia Impact today because they felt like they've been the better team in the entirety of the 41 minutes that have been played. 2 goals, somewhat against the run of play for UFA Gunners, and Impact are now really running uphill trying to flip this result.
Malika intercepted quickly. Takes a couple of touches. It's going to be a throw-in here for the Gunners. Sato. Sato wins another throw-in for Georgia Impact. Impact trying to find a goal here. Have been the better team for the entirety of the first half. Skipping through, trying to find something, a push in the box. No call, going the other way.
We've seen those get called occasionally. I think that one's probably the right call in this situation.
Sato, back heel, was trying to connect to Vinette. Just not on the same page. Throw in here for UFA Gunners. It's going to be Naomi Malika. Anderson gets ahead to it. Mager is able to settle it back the other way. Howell. It's going to bring it out to the left. Georgia Impact trying to make a break. Ball over the top. Takes a couple of bounces. It's going to roll all the way to Travis, who's going to fall on to the turf to hold it.
Just a little bit too much on that ball from Maddie Hook, intended for Brooke Hart. Hart can score goals in bunches. We've seen that during her career at Georgia State and also playing for the Puerto Rican youth national teams.
Howell holds on to it, takes a couple of slips there. On the break there, Anderson coming back to defend. It's great work from Impact to get behind the play quickly to get back to defend in that moment.
Great read from Anderson.
Gunners cross in, cleared out by Impact, still loose in the box. Gunners going to reset outside the 18. Cross back, and it takes a touch off of Howell, who heads it out of play, and it's going to be a corner here for the Gunners.
Yeah, Howell couldn't know what was behind her there. You have to try to get a touch if you think anybody might be making that run in towards the back post.
Corner here on the far corner flag. 44th minute. They take it low. Goes out to Naomi Malika. Hershey's there. And that ball's going to fall right into the hands of Bernal, who tracked it the entire way.
Good pressure from Hershey. That prevented Malika from making anything more dangerous with that.
Bernal sends everyone forward. Hart gets ahead to it. Houston tries to chest it down. It just takes a heavy touch. Is going to roll out for a throw-in for UFA Gunners. Tippins under pressure. Mager was trying to win it back the other way. It's going to be a foul on Georgia Impact.
Tippins was upended here on the near side, so a free kick for UFA Gunners. 45th minute. We'll see how much, if any, stoppage time will be played.
McCluskey. Maddie Hook gets ahead to it. Houston is going to get there, trying to pass it to Hart, but it's going to be cleared out of play for a throw-in for Georgia Impact. Want to see how much stoppage time there will be.
We're into it now. Maybe a minute or two.
Throw in here for Georgia Impact. Romero tried to take a couple steps forward to get something going. Romero out to Hook. Hook finds Sato. Sato back out to Romero. Romero winds up. Was trying to find Hershey. It's headed down by Parr. Tippins intercepts back the other way for the Gunners. Heavy touch there, trying to win it back. Koutsos makes the run there, but Hook is there to clear it out of play for a throw-in for the Gunners. In the 47th minute into stoppage time in the first half, the Gunners lead 2-0. Holds on to it. Gunners able to get out of the tight space, but Howell launches it back out of play into the stands. Another throw in here for Gunners.
It's good control from Kate Markey here on the near side for UFA.
Able to come away with it. Meagher. Romero out to Bernal. Bernal real quickly just has to clear it out, but it's great work. Casato's able to get there.
Confident work from Bernal.
Impact able to make the break on the left side now. Slipping it through. Malika's there, but Impact still able to hold on. Sato under pressure. Out to Hart. Houston. Houston collects. She stood up, and it's cleared out by Parr. Hook. Passes it back to Bernal. Bernal out to Howell. And that is going to do it for the first half here at Cherokee High School. The UFA Gunners lead the Georgia Impact 2-0. Jason, what needs to happen for both sides going into the second half?
Gunners just have to keep doing what they're doing. They've got the lead. They don't have to get too aggressive looking for more. They need to be a little more secure defensively because Georgia Impact have threatened them, but they haven't been able to get into the most dangerous of scoring positions. They've maybe rushed things when they've got into the attacking third. A little more composure from Georgia Impact could make a big difference. Still feels like they can get back into this one, but you're going to need to get a goal as early as possible in the second half.
We'll be right back here for more WPSL action as the UFA Gunners lead Georgia Impact 2-0 on the National Soccer Network. We'll be right back.
Down by the end line, puts us across, loser eye, and just like that, 1-1. Now Elders may look to take a shot, he does, and he buries it. Steps up, and just like that, Reed Dennis comes up big. Loser eye, 1-on-1. Loser eye, oh, he'll be taken down inside the box.
Knocks back in, Nationals got it, bicycle kick for a goal.
Now Sacker. Sacker into the 18. Sacker shot. That goes off the goalkeeper's glove into the net. 2-1 here in the 32nd. This one played in. That's a good ball. That one goes in. And just like that, the Nationals now have a 1-0 lead. Walensky puts his far post, one-touch opportunity, and what a great goal that was!
Joaquin Beatty of Ohio League.
Look at that shot from Sevy Roy. My goodness, Sevy Roy with a left-footed banger.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Looks great. Oh.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
In our online world, we have access to endless communication channels. But despite our online connections, one dynamic will always separate the value in a phone call from an email, and that's relationship. Growing businesses and customer relationships live and die by the phone system, and an enterprise phone solution is the key to bridging the communication gap between you and your customers. At Spectrum VoIP, we exist to make sure your communication is seamless, consistent, and reliable. With simple pricing and reliable support, we dramatically reduce your telecommunication expenses. We come to you to install, train, and onboard your team, and our 24/7 support team is always available to help. Our interactive web portal has endless features that include the real-time data you need, the ability to record, download, and re-listen to phone calls, and sending SMS text messages straight from your computer. And the best part is that all of this is available in the palm of your hand. Since reliability is one of your top priorities, we make it one of ours. So what makes us different? We don't just connect your phones. We power your connection with your customers, your team, and your next level as a business.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins MLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Looks great. Oh.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
Sacker down by the end line. Pushes across. Loser eye! And just like that, 1-1. Now Elders may look to take a shot. He does, and he buries it! Steps up, and just like that, Reed Dennis comes up big. Loser eye, one-on-one. Loser eye, oh, he'll be taken down inside the box.
Knocked back in. Nationals got it. Bicycle kick for a goal!
Now Sacker. Sacker into the 18. Sacker shot. That goes off the goalkeeper's glove into the net. 2-1 here in the 32nd. This one played in. That's a good ball. That one goes in. And just like that, the Nationals now have a 1-0 lead. Walensky puts his far post. One-touch opportunity. And what a great goal that was.
Joaquin Beatty of Ohio League.
Look at that shot from Sevy Roy. My goodness, Sevy Roy with a left-footed banger. Sacker down by the end line. Pushes across. Loser eye! And just like that, 1-1. Now Elders may look to take a shot. He does, and he buries it! Steps up, and just like that, Reed Dennis comes up big. Loser eye, one-on-one. Loser eye, oh, he'll be taken down inside the box.
Knocked back in. Nationals got it. Bicycle kick for a goal!
Now Sacker. Sacker into the 18. Sacker shot. That goes off the goalkeeper's glove into the net. 2-1 here in the 32nd. This one played in. That's a good ball. And that one goes in. And just like that, the Nationals now have a 1-0 lead. Walensky puts his far post. One-touch opportunity. And what a great goal that was.
Joaquin Beatty of Ohio League.
Look at that shot from Sevy Roy. My goodness, Sevy Roy with a left-footed banger.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Looks great. Oh.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
In our online world, we have access to endless communication channels. But despite our online connections, one dynamic will always separate the value in a phone call from an email, and that's relationship. Growing businesses and customer relationships live and die by the phone system, and an enterprise phone solution is the key to bridging the communication gap between you and your customers. At Spectrum VoIP, we exist to make sure your communication is seamless, consistent, and reliable. With simple pricing and reliable support, we dramatically reduce your telecommunication expenses. We come to you to install, train, and onboard your team, and our 24/7 support team is always available to help. Our interactive web portal has endless features that include the real-time data you need, the ability to record, download, and re-listen to phone calls, and sending SMS text messages straight from your computer. And the best part is that all of this is available in the palm of your hand. Since reliability is one of your top priorities, we make it one of ours. So what makes us different? We don't just connect your phones. We power your connection with your customers, your team, and your next level as a business.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins NLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit
up in the corner. It's going to roll out of play. It's going to be a throw-in here for the Gunners. I like the addition of the pink smoke.
Supporters group getting rowdy on the far side.
I love it. I love it. Quickly intercepted the other way. Impact able to break through. Callaway. Robertson tried to get a touch to it, driving forward. Paulson in the box, low cross there, intercepted. Malika's able to clear it out of the 18, back the other way. Gunners trying to make a break for it. Stood up, it takes another deflection, but able to get numbers behind his impact. Gunners are able to hold on to possession. Long ball over the top. Houston is going to track it down and let it roll over the touchline. It's going to be a throw in here for Georgia Impact.
Avery Paulson has been so dangerous getting forward for Georgia Impact. A cutback cross was a good one that Malika read well to clear. But Paulson getting into the attacking third, going to be really dangerous for Georgia Impact here in the second half.
Throw in here. Robertson. Holding on to it. Anderson. It's going to clear it, but it's going to fall to the Gunners. Gunners going the other way. Number 21 for UFA Gunners is going to be throwing this one in. Back the other way, making the turn, Tippins. It's taken away by Anderson. Back the other way. Georgia Impact with an opportunity to break. Ball out on the other side. Callaway tracking it down. It's going to go out for a throw-in for the Gunners. It's a great idea from Robertson, just unable to connect with Callaway as she's making the break on the right.
Just not quite able to find that connection to get forward. Impact are going to have to send more numbers forward as we go here in the second half, trying to get back into this one.
Eats makes the touch, tried to slip it through. Houston. Paulson's able to collect it from the Gunners. Anderson finds Hart. Back to Callaway. Callaway back out to Hart. Hart brings it back. Callaway. It's going to roll back out to Romero. Hart. Hart bringing it in. She stood up, and it's going to be taken back the other way by the Gunners.
Trying to load up that left foot, Brooke Hart.
Going forward now. Gunners with an opportunity. Hook is there. Anderson comes in with the steal. It's still loose for the Gunners. They'll try the shot, but the flag will come up for offside.
Thought that first ball might have been offside. Maybe that's why the flag eventually came up just late.
I thought that one as well. It's going to roll out. It's going to be a free kick here for Georgia Impact. It's going to be set right where Charlie Bernal. She's going to get the ball set for her side. As the Gunners lead Impact 2-0. Georgia Impact were the better side in the first half, as Georgia Impact was able to get away, and there was just a couple of missed opportunities, but still able to hold on. Impact going the other way.
Yeah, there has to be an increased urgency now to get forward to try to make something happen. Good ball from Anderson.
Anderson slips it through, finds Eats. Eats is going to get there, unable to keep it in play. You mentioned it. An absolutely brilliant ball from Anderson. Sees that Samantha Eats is making the run in. Unfortunately, Eats just couldn't get there in time to keep it in.
Yeah, trying to get around on that one to hit it first time. Maybe needed to just get to the ball to stop it on the end line and then try to make something happen. But a great ball from TJ Anderson up the right side. Her passing ability in the holding midfield, so important for this comeback bid for the Impact.
Gunners will get set.
Volleyed forward by Hook.
It's going to roll out of play. It's going to be a throw-in here for Georgia Impact. Throw-in taken quickly. Trying to spring Callaway. Going forward, able to win it right back. Robertson connects to the other side. Brings forward, brought down. No foul called. It's going to be a throw-in for the Gunners. Stoddard was brought down as she was trying to win that ball back. Had a Gunner just come at her from behind. She was tripped down.
We've seen it given before.
Georgia Impact really aggressive right now, and it pays off. Maddie Hook is able to steal it back for Impact. Stoddard, Callaway. Callaway out to the right. Ball comes in with the cross, takes a bounce, and will go over the end line. Goal kick for the Gunners. Georgia Impact making waves here in the first few minutes of the second half.
Good ball from Romero, just slightly out of the reach of Eats. I believe that might be Grace Stair in goal now for UFA Gunners. Have a few different numbers than we've seen from the Gunners this year. 21, we don't have a name, sorry. We apologize to UFA Gunners fans out there.
Loose ball, Callaway's able to win it. Hart, Callaway. Callaway finds Anderson. Anderson with the one touch, tried to spring Stoddard. Back the other way, intercepted again. Anderson, great ball in, brings it down, and it goes wide of the goal. Goal kick for the Gunners.
Such a good ball from Anderson. It had a lot of spice on it, and Eats trying to bring it down. I think it's a good first touch, but it just hung off of the bounce instead of having the time, because I don't think she would have had it to get another touch to settle it. Tried for the very difficult ball off the hop. The urgency has been there in this first 7 minutes of the second half. Have to keep going to make the reward happen.
Able to settle it, but able to win it back. Stoddard eats, tracking it down. Malika is there, shielding it away. Great turn from Malika. Able to win it back. Paulson trying to get to it. It's going to be cleared out. It's going to be a throw in here for Impact.
Paulson's been relentless on the left.
Great touch there, Stoddard. It is able to fall into the feet of Tippins. Gunners are able to hold back onto possession. But a lot of pressure Georgia Impact's giving them. Hook is able to win it right back the other way. Hook to Stoddard. Stoddard coming inside. Stoddard with the back post, trying to connect to Callaway. It's the right idea. Just a little bit under hit as it was coming in.
Love the patience from Maddie Stoddard there. She saw Callaway making the long run, and you saw the couple little pump fakes giving Callaway time. It's such a precise pass. Wasn't able to have the execution that she wanted, but it was the right idea.
That's great work from Anderson, able to win it in on the throw and just never gave up on that play.
You need players to make those kinds of plays. If you're trying to have a comeback, you're trying to get back into a game, you need players that inspire a response, and you saw it from the Impact bench as Anderson just stuck with it.
Robertson to Romero. Romero's going to feed it back to Maddie Hook. Hook is going to switch it, was looking to find Hart. It's headed out by the Gunners, but it falls to Paulson. Paulson dribbling forward. Paulson still holding on to it. Paulson finds Stoddard. It's taken away by the Gunners. Gunners with an opportunity, but Paulson's there. Paulson with the pressure. Off to Malika. Malika under pressure now. Hart right in the corner. It rolls out, and it's going to be a throw-in here for the Gunners.
The intensity is off the charts from Georgia Impact. They win it back again.
Headed down. Gunners hold on to it. Anderson wins it back again. Robertson trying to win it back for Impact. Still holding on. Gunners have not been able to get out of their defensive half. Stolen back the other way. Maddie Hook. Out to Hart. Hart. Out to Hook. Hook connects to Eats. Eats able to keep it in play, but the flag comes up for offside.
Such a close one. Hook made the right play defensively to win the ball back. Then she turned into an extra forward as she continued her run. These are the things you have to do when you're trailing in a match. Eats tried to walk the line and stay onside. AR on the far side disagreed and put the flag up.
What I love about that play, though, is it's Maddie Hook who steps up in that moment and is able to win the ball back and then see that Eats is making the run, and just it's a beautiful ball right to Eats.
When you're in the situation, if you're the Georgia Impact and you have to get back into the game, position, structure, none of that matters. It's Romero down the right side now turning into a winger.
Romero, ball inside, Eats coming in. It's a loose ball up top. And Stair is able to jump up in the air and grab it. But that's exactly what you're talking about, is those players stepping up. Samantha Eats has been on fire in the first part of the second half, connecting that ball to Romero. And Romero, again, beautiful delivery, connecting to Eats again, driving into the box.
Eats has been everywhere. Stoddard's been everywhere. It's about winning the individual plays. And the Impact have been doing that. They've pinned UFA Gunners into their own half, but they haven't been able to find a goal out of it yet.
Hart was trying to spring Robertson, who was making the run. He had Callaway right there as well. It was just a bit over hit. It's going to be a throw-in for UFA Gunners. Gunners, though, were pinned in, and it's going to be a throw-in now for Impact. Romero thrown into Robertson. Back to Romero. Romero trying to connect to Hart. It's taken away quickly. Great ball holds on. An opportunity for the Gunners to go forward. Long ball over the top. Finds Tippins. Tippins under pressure and is stood up. Houston's able to win it back. That's great defending from Houston. Just stands right in front of her, and good positioning to win the ball back for Impact. Bernal. That ball finds Malika. She'll feed it back the other way. A great step from Paulson. Paulson trying to spring Stoddard. Malika gets there, and it's going to be a throw-in here for Georgia Impact. Throwing now, Impact. Eats will switch the attack. Romero, her cross deflected. It's going to roll out for a throw-in for Impact. Thrown in, taken quickly, trying to find Callaway. But it's back out. Another throw-in for Georgia Impact in the 56th minute. Romero, cross into the box. It's cleared out again. It falls to Callaway. Callaway trying to connect to Robertson there. Driving forward. Hook comes back. Anderson wins it again. But the Gunners are able to come away with it. Trying to spring forward. That ball's going to connect, and Houston's going to collect. Bout to Polson. Hart with from outside the 18, low range, still loose there, and it's going to roll into the hands of Stair.
Brooke Hart able to get on that left foot and hit a laser low that was slicing away from Grace Stair. She had to make the kick save, wasn't even able to get her hands down to it, and in the rebound came back to her.
Tippins under pressure. Tippins is going to roll it all the way back to Stair. Hart is there, putting on the pressure, rolled back out to Naomi Malika. That ball intercepted, was looking to connect to Mullen, but Houston's collects. Callaway out to Eats. Romero. Anderson, Callaway able to hold on, but it's going to be cleared out by Parr. And it's going to be a throw-in here for Georgia Impact. It has been all Impact here as we get into the 60th minute as the Gunners lead Impact 2-0. Georgia Impact trying to get their way back into this matchup. Parr comes in and intercepts that ball. But Georgia Impact able to come back in and steal it once again. Hook. Stoddard is fouled, and it'll be a free kick here for Georgia Impact.
Stoddard tucking inside a little bit more here in the second half, trying to get on the ball in dangerous spots, also giving the left side a lot of space for Avery Paulson to get forward.
It's going to be Maddie Hook, senior at ETSU. She'll stand over it. Hook. Her ball floats in. Stair is able to grab it and bring it down to the ground. Stair will roll it out to Malika. Malika out to number 21. Her pass. It's going to fall to the feet of Maddie Hook, who's going to bring it back to Bernal. Bernal out to Romero. Romero. No one there. Able to collect is the Gunners. Trying to win it back quickly is Impact. Stair falls the other way. Eats.
So close.
Almost sprung Hart, but it goes back the other way. Number 21's ball is intercepted by Anderson. Georgia Impact able to hold on. Houston out to Polson. Polson was trying to connect up top, trying to get Stoddard going on the left side, but it rolls out for a throw-in. We'll get two substitutions for the Gunners.
Teresa Woke, Kyler Zuloff checking back into the match for the UFA Gunners. Talked about Teresa Woke and her career at KSU, also experience in the Peruvian national team system. Zuloff plays for the South Carolina Gamecocks. Back into this one. A lot of D1 players, but also a lot of players from schools not just in the Southeast on both of these two teams. It's been interesting to see players from all over the country. Katie Callaway from this area originally, but plays at the University of Utah, for example.
Throw in here for Georgia Impact. Yeah, I think it's the right idea from the Gunners to bring in Teresa Woke because of just how composed and technical she can be in holding things in the midfield. You've had Georgia Impact who have been really pushing things up and have been controlling that area. Teresa Woke can give you some coverage there, and she can hold on to the ball for you to allow you to hold on, keep possession, and get things going back your way.
Yeah, a ton of experience, and she's got a great range of passing as well.
Headed up into the air. Gunners trying to hold on to the ball. They're able to do so. Houston's there putting on some pressure. A loose ball there. Hart's going to come in to collect and steal it. Robertson, it's stolen right back the other way. Gunners, a little bit of spring in their step now. Malika, out the other way, has it stolen. Polson gets a touch to it, but it rolls out. It's going to be a throw in here for the Gunners. We have one more substitution here for UFA. Brielle LaBerge will check back into the match.
The Forsyth Central High School grad.
It's going to be a throw in here for Impact as it last came off of Sirda. Able to settle it. Stoddard. Polson. Back to Stoddard. Stoddard still able to hold on to it. Just no one there to collect. Back the other way for the Gunners. Unable to hold on. There was a lot of pressure there, and it'll roll out of play for a throw-in for Impact.
Good pressure from Eats and Callaway to force that one to just be sent out for a throw. Subs coming for Georgia Impact. Bailey Vanette back in. Maria Howell as well. In a match without the free substitutions, you see these kind of lulls in this portion where the Impact are throwing everything at it. You have to catch your breath a little bit after 15 minutes of just sustained pressure. But with the ability to bring on subs and bring on fresh legs and rotate, you can keep that momentum going. You have to find a way to, because I think if the Impact can get one goal, this game can turn really fast. They've done everything but score tonight.
Romero wins another throw-in for Georgia Impact. We're in the 65th minute now. Gunners lead Impact 2-0. Howell up top. Impact trying to hold on to it. It's Eats. It's cleared out by Malika. That ball's going to bounce out of play. Throw in Impact.
Really liked Romero's game on the right side since she came in. Plays in college at Xavier University of Louisiana. Really technical player.
Romero, weird bounce. Vanette is there trying to get to it. And it's going to be saved by the Gunners.
Don't think Vanette got a touch to it. Malika and Parr were both there for UFA Gunners and were able to head it back into the direction of Grace Stair. Vanette was chasing but couldn't get on it.
Malika intercepted by Howell, but that takes a deflection, so it's going to be a throw-in here for the Gunners. Long throw-in. Anderson able to get a touch to it. Trying to win it again is Callaway. I don't think Callaway has stopped running since she's came on to the pitch for the second half. Back the other way, able to find it, and the flag will come up for offside.
A long run to try to get in behind. Hook was chasing, but the flag goes up.
Bernal. Romero. Anderson was trying to find Hook. It was just a misplayed ball that it's going to roll out for a Gunners throw-in. Loose touch. Gunners able to hold on to it. Naomi Malika dribbling forward. Her ball over the top. No one there. Bernal's going to come in to grab it. She'll roll it out quickly to Houston. Houston to Polson. Polson connects to Vanette. Vanette springing forward. Loose ball there, trying to find it, and just takes a slip. Almost found it with Stoddard.
Such a good ball from Vanette.
Romero does just enough to win it right back. Eats stood up. Zuloff is able to win it. Back the other way. Alexandra Ross. Malika. Out the other way, a loose touch there, trying to find Tippins. She gets a touch to it, but just unable to control it at her feet. We're going to get 3 substitutions here for UFA Gunners.
Whole bunch of substitutions for UFA Gunners. Tippins back in. We'll get the rest as we go. That is one of the downsides in this league, calling those kinds of moments, because they all come in so suddenly. We'll get caught up.
Georgia Impact. The net trying to connect up top, but it rolls all the way back to Ross. Houston's going to clear it out into the stands. Throw in for the Gunners. 69th minute. Gunners lead Impact 2-0. Georgia Impact trying to get back into this one. UFA Gunners coming into this matchup with 3 losses to start the season here in WPSL. Georgia Impact were one of the later teams to get started in this conference. They had their first game on Friday. A lot of other teams have already played 3 or more games, actually, to start the season.
Yeah, with a 5-team conference, you play everybody home and away. And you always have somebody left out of each round. You're playing 2 games in a weekend a lot of times, like Impact are this weekend.
Stoddard able to hold on to it. Hook is able to get a touch to it. It's cleared out. It's going to be a throw-in. It's going to be a free kick, actually, for the UFA Gunners. As Maddie Hook was trying to win that ball back, committed the foul. So it's a free kick here for the UFA Gunners. Couple one touches. Romero gets a touch to it, just unable to win it back for Impact, but that ball rolls to Polson. Stoddard turns it, eats, out to Callaway. Callaway on the right. Callaway with the ball over the top, springing forward. Stoddard trying to get there, able to get there, gets the touch, still loose in the box. And it's going to go the other way.
Yeah, it's called on Stoddard as she was trying to knock that off the defender. Maybe went through it. I thought she got some of the ball, though. A little surprised that the whistle came.
I was as well. It looked like from our vantage point that Stoddard was able to make the turn and get the touch there. Yeah. But the referee has a better view of it from on the field than we do from up here in the press box.
Yes. We were not certified for video assistant referee work this weekend.
Throw in here for the Gunners. We'll throw it in quickly. We'll pass back to Naomi Malika. Back out to Ross. Ross. That ball finds Romero. Stepping forward. Trying to spring forward. Driving through. But Polson is there. Holds on to it. She's going to shield it out of play and win the throw-in for Impact. I have a fun fact for you about Avery Polson if you want to hear it as well.
I would like to hear it.
In high school, she actually played multiple sports. So not only was she on the women's soccer team, was also on the women's basketball team.
There's a lot of crossover between soccer and basketball at the high school level.
Was also a starter on that basketball team as well, too.
Hey, a player who played for UFA Gunners last season, Jordan Dudley, who's at Florida State. She was an all-region guard at Cambridge High School. Also a U.S. Youth National Team player on the soccer side.
It's interesting, though, especially with the crossover of sports, how it might not seem like those sports can help you out in other sports, but they do. It helps in many different ways that you wouldn't expect.
Basketball and soccer, absolutely.
Quickly the other way, Crosby driving into the box, tries the shot, and that one will go wide.
Crosby's been so dangerous consistently all night for UFA Gunners. So shifty, great change at pace. She's got 1 goal on the board. Even though the Gunners are going to keep more back behind the ball and defend maybe a little bit deeper the later we get into this one, Crosby can be a threat going the other way.
Impact able to win the second ball. Howell tried the one touch to bring it out to Eats. Is able to get the throw in for Impact. Vanette holds on to it. Tries the back heel flick was Stoddard.
A scorpion-esque flick from Stoddard. Nearly came off.
Gunners able to win it. Crosby chests it down, but Anderson is able to win it back. Passes it all the way back to Hook. Hook just clears it. Zuloff will bring it back to Malika. Almost taken away. Eats was there. Callaway almost with another interception, but Gunners able to hold on to the pressure. Feeds it out to Crosby on the left. Crosby coming inside the box. Crosby lays it off for Tippins, but Houston was there and was able to steal it. Just couldn't hold on to it and keep it in play. Throwing quickly for the Gunners.
Aaron Houston's positional awareness so good on the back line for Georgia Impact.
Tippins into the box, stood up by Hook. Romero out to Callaway. Callaway trying to feed it up to Eats, just couldn't keep that one inside the pitch. Hina Suzuki checking back into the match. And Scarlett Hershey also checking in. Had the chance to catch up with Scarlett Hershey at media for Georgia Impact. And one of her goals this season is to get more minutes and get more starts here for Georgia Impact. She's played here for 5 years now and is just trying to make that breakthrough. And what's so interesting about those youth players who've been in the system here for Georgia Impact, finally getting the opportunity to play at this level.
Yeah, love seeing the homegrowns get the opportunity to break through. We see that with UFA as well. I think it's one of the really underrated elements of this league in particular, with clubs like UFA, like Georgia Impact, like AFU. Chattanooga have started academy work. Not exactly Decatur, but they have so many different connections to GSA via their coach, Campbell Chapman. You see youth players getting opportunities to play, players who are at the next level in college, and it's a good measuring stick for them for where they want to go. Hershey's committed to go to Young Harris. She's headed to college here soon, but this is a great opportunity for her to represent her club that she's been at for a long time.
Especially, too, with the growth of women's soccer, I think in this area specifically, you're getting more of those academy levels for players to continue to develop their skills, then decide to go to college and go forward.
And in the next step is the professional side. And WPSL going to have a pro division starting next fall. Georgia Impact will be a big part of that. That's also in the back of these players' minds.
Trying to show what they can on the field here today. Trying to claw their way back into this matchup. It's a corner here for the Gunners. Brings it in. Crosby tries the header, tries to spring it off of the field, but it bounces wide. It's going to be a goal kick. We'll get one more substitution here for Georgia Impact.
Number 25,
Lydia Robertson will check back into the match. Katie Callaway will check out. Callaway, I said it before, I don't think she stopped running since she's been on the pitch when the second half started.
Robertson comes in to give her a breather. We'll see if Callaway has time to get back out here. 13 minutes to go. Impact still chasing.
Paulson driving in the midfield now. Great ball to Stoddard. Stoddard springs forward. Suzuki on the break. Suzuki coming forward, trying to win it. Ross comes out to clear it. It'll roll all the way to Bernal. Bernal will clear it out. It's going to be a throw in here for the Gunners. It's a great ball from Paulson to then Stoddard, springing Suzuki on the run. It might have been a little bit overhit, and then Ross was able to come in and sliding in and was able to clear it over the top.
Good aggressive goalkeeping to get to that.
Crosby connects. Zuloff holds on. It's going to be a corner here for the Gunners. 78th minute. Corner incoming on the near corner flag. We'll try to make out who is at the corner flag. From our vantage point, it's just blocked by a row of bleachers. Cross comes in, it deflects off of the football goalpost.
Yeah, trying to loop that deep to the back post. Ends up mishitting it. Goal kick.
That was Kyler Zuloff. Just trying to curl that one in. Charlie Bernal stands over it. Bernal out to Vanette. Vanette gets stood up, but able to come away with it is Stoddard. Howell. Houston. Feeds it up. Suzuki gets a touch to it. She lays it out to Vanette. Vanette finds Hershey. Hershey brings it down. Malika clears it back the other way. Two Gunners trying to win it back. Hook is there. Hook will play it back to Bernal. Bernal will launch it. Chested down Zuloff. Gunners hold on to it. Stoddard tried to keep that one in play. And it's going to be a throw-in here for the Gunners. Substitution incoming for UFA. Katie Markey will check out of the match. And
our mystery player, number 21.
Mystery player 21 is checking into the match for Kate Markey. As it's a throw-in here for the Gunners.
10 minutes to go plus stoppage time.
Quickly taken back the other way. Impact. Suzuki trying to win that one back. Finds Malika. Hershey tracking it down. Putting some pressure. Crosby springing forward. Was able to find Trippins. But it rolls out. It's going to be a throw-in here for UFA. LaBerge. Cleared out of the play. Suzuki with a one-touch, connects forward. Eats couldn't get forward. Zuloff. Malika coming into the box now. It's going to roll all the way out to 21. Paulson putting on the pressure. And she's able to win the goal kick. That's good defending from Paulson.
Great defending from Paulson, who's moved over to the right side.
Avery Paulson goes to Liberty University. Now, as a Kennesaw State Owl, listen.
I know.
It's a little bit, it hurts the heart a little bit, but it's okay. But I do love a good defender, and Avery Paulson is absolutely killing it right now for Georgia Impact. So I'll let it slide this time.
It's been good performances all around the board for Georgia Impact today. They've done everything but score the 2 goals they've conceded. You know, somewhat unlucky. One's an own goal, and the other is a great individual play from Jordan Crosby. I don't want to diminish that, but it deflected kind of back to her. It's great perseverance. Impact have had opportunities. They've had the field position. They're running out of time to get back into this one, but if they can just get that first goal, feels like anything could happen, even still, as we're down to the last 10 minutes or so of the match.
Paulson wins it back once again for Impact. Hook out to Houston. Houston looking for outlets. She'll pass it back to Maddie Hook. Hook Able to win the second ball.
Good step.
Finds it again. Nice work from Eats. Takes a deflection off of UFA. It's going to be a throw in here for Impact.
Great step from Eats to win that back. She draws a foul on the far side.
Free kick incoming for Georgia Impact. This could be the opportunity to create something here.
Three more subs coming for Impact. They're going to take the free kick first, it looks like.
Bailey Vanette has been with Georgia Impact since she was 5. She stands over the ball. Hand raise. Vanette delivers it. Tries to find Eats on the far post, but just over her, and it's going to be a goal kick here for the Gunners. We'll get those 3 substitutions now. Brookhart, Katie Calloway, and Anna Cupp coming into the match again. Suzuki, Hershey will check out of the match.
So we'll see how the alignment looks. Maddie Hook was going to move up higher into the team, it looks like, and she is. So Hook's going to turn into a forward along with Brooke Hart. Cupp will go into the back line with Maria Howell and Aaron Houston. It's kind of a 3-2-2-3. Just going for it here. You have to at this stage.
Trying to bring it forward with Stoddard. It's going to roll out. It's going to be a throw in here for UFA. Trippins able to win it. Stoddard's able to win it right back. That's solid work from Stoddard. Stoddard finds Eats. Eats feeds it through, just too much on it as it's going to fall right to the feet of Ross.
It's been the story of the game. Eats has made so many good things happen. Just too much on that pass.
Gunners. Howell heads it back the other way. Putting on the pressure is Robertson. More pressure, heavy touch. Hook trying to get to it, rolls to Malika. Malika feeds it out to LaBerge. Crosby. Crosby dribbling into the midfield now.
Great ball.
She'll switch it to number 21. A one touch there, trying to flick it into Trippins. It's going to roll out for a corner for UFA.
Had to close down on Tippins making the run through the 18, but that was all created with a great ball to the backside by Crosby.
It's going to be a corner incoming for the Gunners with 86 minutes remaining. 86 minutes into the match, excuse me. Corner in, outswinger. No one there to collect for UFA. It's going to roll out. It's going to be a throw in here for Georgia Impact. 87th minute. Long throw. Couple of headers. Back the other way. Loose touch there. Hook drilling through, trying to find something. Gunners able to hold on. Trying to win it. It's a foul on Georgia Impact. It's going to be a free kick here for the Gunners. Gunners lead Georgia Impact 2-0. That ball floats right into the hands of Bernal. Bernal's going to clear this one quick. Hook. Got ahead to it. Gunners couldn't hold on to it when they won it back. Cupp is trying to spring Hart going forward. Back to Cupp. Back to the Gunners. Gunners holding on to possession. Back the other way, LaBerge. Silcox. Malika. Malika's going to roll it all the way back to Ross. Ross is going to settle it. Rolls it out to Malika. Almost taken away. Under pressure, trying to win it back. Callaway putting on some pressure, still holding on. Able to still hold on as the Gunners. Feeds it out, and the flag comes up.
Good run from Tippins through the middle, bouncing off of defenders. UFA's been really good here in the second half. After that first 15 minutes or so, where it felt like it was all impact and it felt like a goal was coming, UFA kind of kept their composure. They've handled things well. It's been much more 50-50 since the 60th minute mark.
Headed back. Great pressure from the Gunners, able to win it back. Hart does just enough, wins the throw-in for impact. Quick throw-in, Callaway. Springing forward, driving into the box. Low cross delivered in. Callaway, it's still loose. It's cleared out. Able to win it again. Georgia Impact fighting till the very end to make something happen here. Gunners able to keep it in play. That ball finds Houston. Houston. Out to Hook. Hook passes it back to Howell. Howell back to Cup. Cup has it still, holding on. Houston. Houston, ball over the top. Malika heads it down. Back the other way. Gunners going to hold on to possession here. They're going to switch the play. But that one finds Cup. Cup heads it, trying to find Hart. Hart's going to let that ball roll out. It's going to be a throw-in for impact.
30 seconds of regulation left. We'll see how much stoppage time we get.
Callaway able to hold on. She'll win another throw-in. We'll get one substitution here for the Gunners. It's going to be Henley Trippins, who will check out of the match. Kate Markey checking back into the match. Callaway eats. That ball goes loose, and then it finds the hands of Ross.
It's been one of those kinds of days for Georgia Impact.
A slip there on the turf, rolls out. Crosby's able to collect it. Gunner's going to hold on, entering stoppage time now. Cup gets a touch to it, able to win it back as Eats. Howell. Cup. Howell again. Clears it. Gunner's able to get ahead to it. That ball's going to bounce to Houston. Houston out to Vanette. Trying to come forward is Stoddard. That ball finds Cup. Cup on the right. Cup going to float it in over the top. Almost took a weird bounce, but Ross was there. And she'll fall to the ground.
Hook was in the vicinity looking for that bouncing ball.
Stepping forward, Howell wins it. Trying to win the second ball, springs Crosby. Crosby driving in. Houston's there. Crosby's still there. Houston's able to get in front to clear it out of the box. It'll be a throw-in here for the Gunners. That's great defending from Houston.
An Auburn on Auburn battle there, Houston and Crosby. I'm sure the group chat will be fired up after that one.
Throw-in here for UFA. Mystery player number 21. Finds Crosby. 21. Callaway wins it, and that will do it here at Cherokee High School. UFA Gunners find their first win of the 2025 WPSL season, and Georgia Impact falls to 0-2. Thank you so much for listening here on the National Soccer Network. My name is Madison Cruz. He is Jason Longshore. We'll be right back here on the network Wednesday as Georgia Impact hosts Atlanta Fire United here at Cherokee High School at 7 p.m. So make sure you guys have notifications set for that matchup. That's going to be right here on the National Soccer Network. Thank you guys so much for listening as the UFA Gunners take home the victory in a 2-0 victory over Georgia Impact. We'll see y'all next time.
And basketball is